Hello everyone, this is Srimathi here and I'm here to talk about the mounting debt problem of the Indian states. The COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted the finances of the Indian states. They had suffered a huge loss in their revenue because of the lockdown, but they also had to spend more in order to keep the pandemic under control. The combined fiscal deficit of the states had grown from 2.5% of their GSDP in 2019-20 to around 4.5% of their GSDP in 2020-21. The pre-COVID levels, according to the 15th Financial Commission roadmap, the pre-COVID levels of debt by the states could be achieved only in the financial year 26. The states had suffered huge loss in the GSDP, which was around 5% for 9 states, whereas Gujarat and Maharashtra suffered the worst and their loss in GSDP was around 10%. The states were around huge debt problem even before the pandemic because of the low tax GDP ratio and also non-tax revenues. It is estimated that the state spent around 6.9 trillion in the financial year 21, which is almost 33% higher than the same period last year. If we see the reasons for this huge debt problem, there are two. The Financial Responsibility and Budget Management Act, which was passed in 2003, mandated that the state should maintain their fiscal deficit at around 3% of their gross state domestic product. As a consequence, the states reduced their fiscal deficits and maintained it around that 3% since 2003 to 2004. But September 2019 report by the Reserve Bank of India states that the states achieved this figure of 3% by drastically reducing their capital expenditure, which in turn led to adverse implications on the economic development. This reduction in the capital expenditure led to very low revenues of the state even before the pandemic. The significant delay on the centre's part in dispersing the states their share of taxes could also be another reason for the mounting debt problem. The highest shortfall in revenue faced by the states during the pandemic was around 34%, which was in Delhi, and 33%, which was in Kerala. In most cases, the decline was around 10 to 15%, but almost all the states have budgeted higher expenditure in 2021-22 as compared to the previous COVID estimate for the year. It is according to the RBI report, it is said that the central government mobilizes higher taxes, yet more responsibilities are left in the hands of the state government. In order to help the state government come out of this debt problem, the 15th Financial Commission has recommended revenue deficit grants of around 3 trillion over the 5-year period ending 25-26 to be given to the state government. The states can also be allowed to borrow an additional 2% of their GSDP from open market, but this is contingent on them taking several reforms, especially in the power sector. The states have to have a central role to play in ensuring the nation's economic recovery post the pandemic. This could be done by the following methods. The states could try to improve their capital expenditure instead of spending money on populist schemes such as farm loan waivers, which proved to be a significant drag on the state finances. Now that many states are indeed facing their elections, the state should take care not to give in into the populist schemes. The state should also maximize efficiency gains rather than just increasing their tax rates. The state should also try to harness their GST architecture and reduce their dependence on compensation sesh, but also focusing on achieving their tax revenue growth targets. The states should also expand their tax base by reducing the cost of tax compliance. It is imperative that the states come out of the mounting debt problem and grow economically in order for the whole of the nation to recover from this pandemic and grow to be a great developed country. Thank you.